Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to yet another live stream from the car. This one we're gonna do an AMA style, an AMA format. I believe the last time I went live from the car, it was more of a story time format. All right. So as we wait for people to roll in, yeah, I mean, once again, man, the ball's in your court. You guys want to ask me some questions and stuff, or anything that you might want my sentiment or my thoughts on, now is your chance. All right, got a busy day today. Figured I'll just do a quick live, get some burning questions out of the way. For anybody who may have anything for me, now is your time. Starting to get back cold in my country, man. Starting to get back a little bit cold up here in Canada. We got one person here joining so far. All right, we got 3 more people going to come. As they roll in, do get your questions ready if you have anything for me, because today you guys will be the ones steering the ship. I know a lot of people are loving the games with Moon River, and rightfully so. That was the last video we spoke about, was about Moon River, reminding everybody how we presented that. If you liked it, you could have done it. And the beautiful thing about Moon River was this, guys. This is what people fail to understand, or they forget, right? A lot of short-term memory cats up in this space. As I said, I'm like the guy, who's always reminding people of things, right? Because I know you guys will forget. But definitely share this as people are coming in. Hey, I see y'all. What's up, guys? Boom, boom, boom. Now we're filling up nicely. It's getting a little bit nervous over there. I was like, yo, where is everybody? But yeah, definitely share this in the lobby chat too. Why not? For those who are now joining, most of you guys are joining right now. Yeah, it's EMA style, guys. So come bring it. Whatever you got for me, whatever you want to, and just know, period. Here I am. Whether that's something with myself or just in general, now is your chance. Okie dokie. Now, as more people roll in, let me just finish off my thought there. So, for me, it's pretty much like Moon River. What people forgot to comprehend was that was about the crowd loan was about 2 months, 3 months ago, something like about 2.5 months ago. That's when it was bearish. It was bearish in the markets, right? With the pre-sales, right? The pre-sales that we normally get into, they give back some nice gains and just whatever, right? Just the type of gains you could get from pre-sales was not happening. As a matter of fact, we were losing money, right? So, what did I always tell you guys? It doesn't matter what's popping off, if it was a pre-sale and that was the thing that was generating funds, or whether it was like peer-to-peer trading. That's something I used to do before the whole pre-sale DeFi craze. Banking some nice coin there, gave me some capital to invest into these DeFi projects. Whatever it is, there's always a way to find a way to make money, right? So in this space especially, and that's another reason, that was in the midst of, this little slump that we had. And I was like, all right, here I go with my microphone, just like, what do you call those ones? It's not the microphone, it's another type of phone. You just yell it out. Yeah, and there it was, man. Made us massive gains during a time that, some people were flooding, some people were depressed, some people were getting out of crypto. Dumbasses. Getting out of crypto. Like, they love to get in at the top and fucking exit at the bottom, bro. That shit's so funny to me all the time. I always fucking laugh at that crap. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that shit's funny. My bad. Anyways. Yeah, so, it's just another prime example trying to show you guys how no matter if it's bullish, if it's in between, if it's bearish, if you're subscribed to this channel, chances are, there will always be opportunities, right? With a little bit of patience, right? The last thing we want to do is to rush into things, okay? So here we go. Here you go. It's like, I just like, I'm in the kitchen, I'm fucking, it's all smoky and shit. I'm wearing the chef suit, and then I just fucking, here you go. Dinner is served. Moon River. You know what I'm saying? So they'll have a little bit more of those to come. Don't worry, guys. All right, don't worry. Pre-sales or whatever it is, wherever the markets, wherever's generating the funds, we're gonna sniff it out. We're gonna sniff it out no matter what. All right? See this big ass nose I got? This wide ass nose, this big nose. That's just gonna sniff out all the gains. Don't worry. Okay, who do we got here? Do smash the like button, people. Come on now. We got Yeah, about 65 people here and about 30 something likes, 33. Smash on like buttons. All right, who we got here? We have Drew says, let's do this. Well, let us do it, Drew. You're the first one to in attendance. What's up, Thomas? Hey, bro. Hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for everything you do in the chat. Azzy boy, my man. How are you, mates? You know what it is, bro. Another day, another dollar. You know, another hustler. You know how we do it. Ninja styles. Just stacking up the damn sats and USDC, USDT, everything else in between. You know how we do it. All right, what we got here? Hi guys, thank you for joining, Joran. We got Suresh says, hi broski. What up, Suresh? Hope you're doing great, man. Thank you for all your support. Beauty Jacob, how you doing? Hello, Mr. Infinity X. Yeah, I remember we were talking on Telegram the other day, right? A lot of people were telling me, giving me DMs. They were very grateful that I was selling them Moon Rivers at, I think, whatever it was, an average price of maybe 140 bucks, give or take, 130, 150, 160, something like that. I know it has gone down somewhat right now, and it's all good. I think it's like 300 and whatever it is. What is it, 360 now or something? 340, 50, whatever, at least from yesterday's video. But people are still immensely grateful for that, and that's what a community is all about, right? We try to help people out. A lot of people didn't want to use the sex, and for whatever reason, it is what it is. But yeah, I was more than happy to do that. If it was going to go to anybody, at least it's going to go to my community at a much better price. So if I can help you in that regard, then that's just gravy to me. So I'm grateful for that too. Okay, what do we got here? You the man, bro. YouTube got your shouting banned again. I don't know, man. People tell me they don't see the damn notifications, which is so weird, but I think shadow ban is when you just don't see your channel, period, on YouTube. My channel's there, so yeah, I mean, I've been fortunate enough not to be shadow banned in the past. I know they're doing their purges. They have their moments, man. Like about 3 times now, and each time that comes about, the latest time, it's a little bit more aggressive. There's more accounts and it's longer, and no reason being, and I don't know. All I know is sometimes it has to do with that dumbass scammer in the comment section trying to be me. They would say it, I forget what they call it, some sort of thing, some violation where you're spamming the comment section, something like that, and the motherfucker has my name. So yeah, they think it's me spamming it, or anybody, the owner of the account. So that's one way people get pretty much shadow banned. But then they just shadow ban crypto content. So I don't know. It is what it is. But I don't think I'm shadow banned unless you wouldn't be here, unless you found the link in the chat. I don't know. Anybody else experiencing similar things? Let me know. Wagwan Holmes, David K says, you know how it is, man. Just another day, another dollar. Husan, hi, what's up, man? I'm good, thank you for joining. TCL, where would you invest now? Let's say 10K for the next Moon River. Nice question, Alex, and thank you for asking a question there, and thank you for the greetings for those who are greeting me and not asking any questions. If I had 10K and I wanted to put into a parachain, for me personally, I don't care what's on the table right now with Kusama. Like, I'm already done there. I already done my job, and Moon River is good. Everybody wants to find the next Moon River, and rightfully so. Now look, I think that's going to be a little bit harder than people think. The automatic thing that comes to mind instantly is probably Moonbeam. I wouldn't put the horse before the cart and say that's true. I mean, that's common sense, but again, man, guys, just look at the supply, look at everything, the pre-sale they've done before. It's just different. It's completely different. A lot of people would say, well, I'm not looking forward to Kusama because it's not the main chain, it's not the main one, it's not the main event, it's not DOT, right? And I think a lot of those people who are gearing up for DOT missed out on that opportunity. They overlooked Kusama's parachains, in particularly Moon River. And by the way, Karura's doing what it's doing really well too. I think they hit 12 bucks or 11 something, so that's pretty good. I'll just lay it out like this for you guys. It's very simple, okay? So most of these DOT parachains, they're doing what DOT did. They expanded the supply essentially, and that brought down the price. Because there's more units now, the price will go down. That's just how it is. But the overall market cap of that supply is the same, because the price outweighs the supply, or the supply shrinks and then the price is up, right? So they have changed it to denominating the supply is what that terminology is referred to. Just say expanding the supply, right? We saw Dot did that. Then after Dot did it, price went down to $3. Whatever it was before, it went down to $3. After that, the day one of when they implemented that new thing, same thing with Akala. It went down to like $3 when when Karura came out, right? Karura, Akala. You might hear me say one or the other, but I meant one or the other. You just use your common sense. It comes down to common sense again. Right? Who else did that? Shiden did that. We've seen that. And Moon River didn't do that. And we saw what happened. So that's one aspect. I don't... If you're talking about the crowd loan perspective, you probably wouldn't, you know, from an investor standpoint, you don't want that to be expanded, right? From an investor perspective, that's loaning. It's so weird. So it's not really investing then. From a crowd loan perspective, you don't want that. Because from an investor perspective, that's contradicting yourself because it is about market cap, right? But crowd loan perspective, it's about price. So if it's about price, then you don't want the price to go down in value. And if that's what you don't want to go down in value, then you would not like them expanding the supply. Okay, so those three prime examples of those same projects in that ecosystem that did that, we saw the price went down to 3 and now it's like around 7, 8. Karura's 11 something, Shiden's at 7 something. You know, Dot's obviously gone all the way up. I think it's at 32 or something now. It was at 3 as well. Okay, cool. No pre-sales, that's not the case. They've done pre-sales. Moon River has done a pre-sale. Akala has done a pre-sale. I feel as though you guys should go into this without the notion of saying, aha, let me find the next Moon River. Aha, I want, you know, to see a token go up to $510 for free. You shouldn't do that. That's like speculating the price of Bitcoin. That's chasing after the money. You got to let the money flow to you, right? How do you let the money flow to you? Well, you just remain profitable. Your goal should always be to remain profitable, not financial advice. This is just me speaking out loud, what I tell myself up here. Your goal should always to be remain profitable, no matter how much gains it is. Because when you start chasing after similar gains of something that really popped off, like Moon River, that's when you're going to find yourself getting, you know, let's just say disappointed, right? Because you didn't get it, and then you're not satisfied enough with the amount of gains you made. In the traditional world, guys, to even do a 3x, dude, like in stocks and shit, like in 4x, man, dude, that's a big win. So I feel as though, you know, us as crypto guys, we've been spoiled here with, you know, minimum, you know, if TCL's projects doesn't do a 50x, 100x, then nah, man, that's not good. And we do have high standards here, but, you know, let's not be spoiled brats at the same time. There's people who's been in these types of markets, these capital gains like markets, financial, you know, traditional markets, whatever, that would die for a 3x. 3 times their investment, they would die for that shit. Okay, so don't go chasing after the money. Let the money come to you, and you do that with sound research, sound, you know, just morals, investing, patience, so on and so forth. Just don't go after the next Moon River. Go after the next profitable gainer, right? And that's what this is. So, yeah, but hey, I'm not saying that you can't find another Moon River, because there will be a heck of a lot more projects coming out for the dot, bonding dots, right? To solidifying a parachain slot, right? There will be a heck of a lot more projects. So that means there's more to choose from, which means, you know, chances are if there's more, then you might be able to find that one. Tap into that, right? But the problem with that is this: not all will be chosen. It's not a bad thing, because you would get back your dots if they didn't, you know, secure a slot. Damn, man, I'm on that black coffee. I don't want to spill it. You guys trust me, right? I'm on the black coffee. I don't gotta show you. Once you go black, you don't go back, boys. I used to be on black coffee all the time. Okay, so no pre-sale. In an ideal, in the, you know, best world, you know, best case scenario, ideal world. Yeah, we don't want that supply to expand. Okay, and obviously, yes, no pre-sales. Yeah, and ideally, if it's not expanding, we want that supply to be like, you know, if Moon River did a 10 million, then you want something below, you know, I would say 20 million could do it too, 30 million could do it too. When you go up more, obviously, the price won't be as juicy. So those are the things to look out for, right? Yeah, so that's all I'll tell you. There's the super duper long answer to that question, but it was a very good question. Alex, thank you, Alex. We do have a super chat. I shall attend that. I hope I could get it just by clicking here. Man. Okay, super chat from, who is that? Sorry guys, I gotta come way back. Super chat from MI, $5. Thank you, brother. Astar Network. Yeah. Previous Plasm. Plasm Network. Yeah, that's correct. That's what you're asking me. MI, thank you once again for that super chat. You're ever so kind. That is correct. Yes. Plasm Network is, Astar is formerly known as the Plasm Network. Yeah. Let me go back up. Okay, I'll stop about here. What's up, Harris? Smash them likes, people. Yeah, like, okay, since we got a good crowd here, guys, and again, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more on the tube once again as possible, even if it's just one of these casual heart-to-hearts from the car, mobile office, the mobile college, whatever you want to call it, or from the studio. I'll try to make it happen, right? But thank you for the likes, by the way, guys. Appreciate you. A lot of people ask me, they say, hey, Francis, so what is the crypto lifestyle exactly? Like, what is it? You know what I mean? And that's also a good question. You know, they'll ask me, when did you get, you know, like, just about myself. How did I get into the space? What was my first job? Sorry, my first business or company. And I tell them my first business or company was my first job. Because when I found out that how I was making another man millions of dollars, that was like my own company in itself. It taught me a lot, you know, in that regard. You know, I treated that as a company in itself, right? Because if I know how to make another man millions of dollars, well, then I should be able to know how to make myself millions of dollars, right? So once that thought dawned on me, and I question all of these things about just the way the world operates, whether that's the economy, the governmental structure, the governance of it, the fucking dollar, you know, how like part of culture is just about getting in debt. It kind of sunk into me, and I feel as though I truly understand how the world works. This is just my opinion, but I truly believe I understand how the world works based off of my experience. And it always comes down to that, man, your experience. Not what you're told from parents because they lived in a different generation. Not the advice you get from teachers because, again, that's from the old traditional way of thinking or educational system, right? Anything from the educational system that's from the establishment, it's pretty much not even half the truth. It's probably about 30% true. It's meant to keep you busy. It's meant to keep you misinformed, and it's meant to keep you pretty much just preoccupied with shit that doesn't really matter. Because what matters? Time is what matters. Time is what matters. And the way, when you think about it, exchanging your time, your physical presence, your body in a building for 8 hours, 9, 10, 12 a day, it takes away a lot of that time. And then part of the time is freedom of whatever, location, speech, all these things, right? So the way I structured it was about, you know, it dawned on me about 12 years ago. And, you know, after it dawned on me, I read some books, you know, got more educated, saw other figures speaking about the same thing I already knew, and I was telling myself, started to read these books, confirmed there's other people out there like me. So what does it come down to? In this day and age, we have the resources readily available that we've never ever had before, guys. Basic things like the internet, you know. Even if we wanted to get funding now, we don't got to go to Suits, we go to Pairs, right? All these things that was never presented before. Now enter, you know, the blockchain. You know, we could transact funds from across, you know, in Canada to freaking Saudi Arabia, across borders, with little to no cost, right? That was a game changer. You know, again, for those who don't know me that well, I started off with Amazon, private labeling, selling from China with my logo on it, start to do really good. Because what I want to do was, I wanted to be able to not have my body physically present in a building for 8 to 12 hours a day, because it was taking away a lot from my life, right? So I said, okay, well, that's what I need. I need something to substitute the way I create income. I generate funds. So I started off with Amazon, started to do good after a long struggle. When I say long, like 6 months long. I had these like little inflatable fucking hammocks and shit. It was actually pretty sick. And like, you just like go around like this and you tie it up in this boat thing and it's like a big banana, inflated, bro, and that should start to sell like hot cakes. Then I got one day, 3 weeks later, I got an email from Amazon saying that how I got to stop selling it because there was a patent on this product. It really crushed me because You know, for 6 months straight, there was nothing going on, man. I think I sold like 3 units to like fucking one day. It was like fucking 10. And then, yeah, 1 month, the month after that, it was like fucking 60, 70. It was crazy. So that, you know, that was soul crushing in a sense, because I put a lot of time, effort, and energy into that. But I was still determined, right? And I came across Bitcoin in 2013, but I didn't take action. And that's what I tell people. When you guys thank me, don't thank me, man. You guys took action for all of these things that you may have benefited from, right? I didn't take action in 2013, but I've always was interested in it, because something that wasn't controlled by centralized embodiments really fascinated me, and something that didn't have much overhead. I didn't need inventory like I needed here. Nobody could fucking file a patent on me for cryptocurrency, right? Right? There's no overhead. It's all digital. So now I can exchange this way that I used to go about generating funds without having my time and, you know, body in this building. So I started crypto, right? It's all about that. It's all about freedom of location and mobility, right? That's what it comes down to. Like, just going, dude, think about this. Being stuck in traffic, just going to work and coming back every single day for like 2.5 hours one way. That takes a lot out of your life. So for me, working anywhere in the world, anywhere from home, eliminates that. So for me, it's using crypto to fuel my lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? Right? And again, maybe you might be living the Amazon lifestyle. Maybe you might be living the online business lifestyle. Maybe you might be living the fucking, I don't know, eBay lifestyle, the real estate lifestyle. But for me, it's the crypto lifestyle. You know, whatever it is, whatever you could tap into that could remove that problem, which is a problem. It tires you out. It frustrates you. It takes away a lot from your life. You're stuck in traffic. Like, fuck that. You know, time saved is money earned, bro. Time saved is money earned. I don't give a shit. Because time is money. Okay, cool. So we got that out the way. We want something that doesn't involve our physical presence. We don't gotta exchange time for money. Something that has little to no overhead, meaning no inventory. You know, we don't want many employees. Why? If you have to, you want to expand, really, sure. But starting off, I want to recommend that. You want it to be a one-man show. And today, this is what I'm trying to say. We got the resources to do all these things. Sorry, guys. That we've never had before ever in human history. Do you know today, a Macy Warrior has the same technology that the US president had, in 1973. Sorry, in 1983. And that's a cell phone. So that gives you perspective how exponentially advanced we've become technologically, right? Because, guys, think about this, man. As I tell you guys all the time, there's a reason why that word lifestyle is in my brand and crypto. You know what I'm saying? Money's important, but it's fucking not everything, right? So, yes, unfortunately, we all need money in this world to do what we need to do. But that's just a quarter of the equation, a fraction of the equation. What's the other things? Well, we need to be happy. We need to be healthy, right? And yes, unfortunately, we need to be wealthy, right? Or enough to do what we gotta do. Not necessarily wealthy, but enough money to fuel that lifestyle, whatever it is. You know, and you want to take it to the next step. Well, how about you leverage it like those digital nomads? You leverage it. You're getting this income, BTC. Let's just call it. It's valued in USD, right? And you're living in another country that might have some tax benefits. It may not have any tax benefits, but it has a benefit where their currency is, worth less than. Put it like this: your income is worth more than your expense in the currency. So you're earning US dollars. But your expense might be the Thailand baht. It might be, the freaking peso in Mexico. It might be whatever it is. So you're leveraging that. That's one way to do it. Hey, you couple that with a place that's tax friendly, no capital gains tax, no personal income tax, no corporate tax. Then it's like, holy shit, you've really done it. You gotta get that motherfucking tax down to 0 is the goal. That should be your fucking goal. Get that shit down to 0, broskies. All right? Legally. So yeah, going back to what I was saying, right? You need to be healthy, dude. Like, if you guys saw me, I was one, I still am, out of shape, but I was very bad like a couple of months ago, and it was getting out of hand, man. I got a daughter, I got a wife, I got a newborn on the way, I can't afford to like not be able to fucking, you know, walk for 10 minutes, bro. You know, I got to be able to protect them. I got to be around for them. I got to have energy for them, right? Just to live. So we got that. We got the wealth, right? And the happiness, right? So again, the money is just one part of that equation. If you have the money and you don't have the other two, you didn't make it. If you have the other two, you didn't have the money, you made it, but you didn't make it, because at least internally you're happy. You're healthy and you're healthy and you're happy. Those are the two most important things. But unfortunately, in today's world, that still isn't enough, because if you're healthy, you're happy. But for me personally, I can only speak for myself. I'm not happy enough if I'm going to work every single day, 8 to 12 hours a day, for somebody else making him a millionaire and not me and my family or my community or people around me. So for me, that's not true happiness. That's partial happiness, okay? And again, the currency is just a vehicle, guys. Like I used to think the same way. I was like, man, I wish I could fucking make, you know, some money. Oh man, and then I'm set for life, bro. That's the first step. Once you make the money, then what you gonna do? Spend the money, and then what? You gotta make the money again? The real heavy lifting, the real mission begins now. Once you got that money, bro, how are you gonna make more babies out of that money? Or how are you gonna make more money out of that money? That's the hard part. It's kind of like a rapper. How can he stay on top of the game forever? That's the hard part. It's one thing to get there, but how do you stay there? That's the trick. People want to go buy Lambos. They want to go buy mansions. Hey, if your bankroll, if you can afford it without it literally affecting you, and you could generate that, then, you know, the same funds you just spent the next month or week or whatever it is, you got that shit coming in, then bro, then you're good. But people get carried away and then they lose the money. Then I got to start from scratch. I was one of them the other day, like, you know, when I first started out. And, you know, one thing about me is I learned from my mistakes and I try not to make that twice. I rarely make the same mistake twice, right? So that's what it comes down to in everything. And that's really my mission, man. It's not done as yet. My mission isn't done as yet. You know, I probably closed out the first chapter, but, you know, that's just the first chapter. That's just the first chapter, right? Again, and I'm talking about how I could really prolong this and live that crypto lifestyle to the max with all the things I just expressed to you guys. All right, so I think I'm on that path, and it's going to be interesting to see how the next few months pan out. You guys will definitely be an update on everything. Okay, so let's leave it like that. Yeah, what do you think about Adam? Do you know any Phantom NFT projects? Yeah, I hear that's the next thing, bro. Phantom NFT is supposed to be the next fucking big gainers. Me personally, excuse me, fucking black coffee. Me personally, no, I didn't look into Phantom NFTs, but yeah, I did tell my guys to go check it out. So I don't know if you're in our chat or not. But I don't know personally, sorry. I didn't really look. Another day, another dollar, Beauty Jacob says. You know what's up. Dex on Moon River, what's it called? Solar Beam. Bro, I want to see that, man. I want to see more decks that actually has pairings, though, you know? I want to see more pairings, so, I mean, I'll look into it. Solar Beam, interesting. Dex on MOVR. Okay, I'll take a look. The more the better. What else do we got here? The 100X Club Walmart partnership with LTC, for real? Didn't Charlie, the guy who made Litecoin, didn't he literally dump all of his coins on everybody? And then he said, oh, what'd he say? He could have done it. It was in the white paper, some stupid like that. Wasn't that him? Sorry guys, I'm trying to get better angle here. Yeah, I could have swore that was him. I don't know. Now he's partnered with Walmart. I mean, I guess that's good. I don't know. Good for the space. Polka X Moon. Yes, Polka X Moon. There might be some announcements. Back to 400 Moon River. Right on, Crypto Pete says. And like, man, I'm going to get to that in a sec, Crypto Pete. Yeah, Polka X Moon. So Polka X has some very interesting things in the making. You know, with great praise comes great criticism. And I think, you know, myself, people were even trying to tell me shit. I'm like, yo, dude, you guys just sit back and fucking watch the fireworks, all right? Just sit the fuck back and watch the fireworks when it's ready to pop off, all right? And I think more and more people are starting to see, you know, things are surfacing in that regard on what they were working towards. And I think there's an announcement coming out. Don't know when, but it's going to be exciting news. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that as well, because I don't know the exact announcement, but all I know, it's going to be something that you guys should be happy about. Should be some sort of dates confirmed in that regard. Okay, so let's see what's up there. And Crypto Pete said what? Moon River back up to $400. Well, that's it, eh, Crypto Pete? The beautiful thing about having a token that didn't have a pre-sale, that didn't really create much whales, that was a fair launch, and anybody could get into. You didn't have to hold a set of tokens. You didn't have to fucking, you know a guy like TCL or whatever. Well, I guess you did, because that's how most people got it. But you know what I mean? It's exactly this. It could recover, right? It's been sustaining. It's been holding. It's been going up. It's been, to say a price discovery, good luck with that, because it's, it's been pretty much going up. So when you don't create those things, that old school metric, and you bring in, for the people, this is what happens. Things could flourish, things could go up, things could sustain. You don't got those whales, right? I gotta repeat that, and that's what we stand for. And this is why I try to tell projects all the time. And I don't want to make this live stream about that. You guys know how I feel, but it's like, that's a very outdated business model, man. Get with the now. Crypto wasn't invented to give VCs everything. Just dumb, man. Like, again, in 2017, VCs laughed at crypto. All the startups in crypto, they laughed at them, and they had to go to the people. Not one VC gave a shit. And then Pantera came in with Icon. He got Icon. And I think most people followed suit after, right? That's the thing. Like, these dumbass VCs too. Like, Mark Cuban wants to be this big crypto NFT guy or something. His ass just got exit scammed, But yet, everybody would think they're experts because they're known. It's so stupid. I compare that to this. It's like, what happens when a new rare asset is discovered in Brazil? Some fucking little stone. There's only so many of them, And then, everybody starts talking about it. What, Mark Cuban is going to be the expert of that too? So it's a joke, man. And Mark Cuban even talked shit about crypto before. So, when I see crypto becoming mainstream, that's like, yes, we want mass adoption, but with mass adoption, it comes at a price, right? You just get a lot of disinformation out there. Misinformation is when somebody genuinely misunderstood something and reported it in a legitimate misunderstanding manner. But disinformation is when somebody deliberately puts information out there to have it embedded disinformation purposely, because they got a narrative, right? And that's what we're going to see here, and we're going to continue to see that. So when I see these guys starting to get into it, for me, man, it's like, it's a sour taste in my mouth. It wasn't made for them. It wasn't made for their fucking opinion. It doesn't matter what Mark or Cuban or Elon Musk fucking thinks about this space. It doesn't matter. It's going to flourish, right? It can only do more harm than good, to be honest. And as we saw with Elon Musk, what he did. Oh, Bitcoin's bad for the fucking energy. What happens? Price tanks to fucking 30K. Right? You know what's funny though? Guys, I'm trying to get a good spot. You know what's funny though? What's his face there? Jeff Bezos saw Elon Musk getting all the fucking love, right? And how this is annoying for you guys, but I'm sorry. How Elon Musk was getting all the love, and he had influence, right? Meaning he could shift markets with a call. Dogecoin, everybody buys it, right? Bitcoin is bad for the environment, price goes down. And then Amazon, I think information was leaked that they were launching a coin, and then the price went up a little bit, and then Jeff Bezos comes out and he's like, no, that's all fake news, that's rumors. We are not launching a cryptocurrency. Guess what happened? The markets did not shift down. It did not even go down by 0.001%. Wah, wah, wah. Jeff Bezos, you're not Elon Musk. You cannot shift markets. I'm sorry. Even if you fly to the fucking moon and back, nobody gives a fuck. Okay? Nobody gives a shit, bro. That was the funniest thing ever, bro. Believe me. Again, I said this in a video in the past. Imagine you're Jeff Bezos, and Amazon was like, he was the richest guy in the world until Tesla blew up, and then everybody's talking about Elon Musk, right? And Elon Musk is moving markets. Elon Musk is getting to Bitcoin, all these things, right? He's just getting more and more popular, more and more influence is growing, right? And then this guy comes in, he wants to go to the moon. He wants to be like one of the first billionaires to get to the moon, right? Elon Musk is actually working on stuff like that, SpaceX. So they got this competitive nature towards them. And then he thought he could have shifted markets, and yeah, it was like a pie in his face, bro. It's pretty funny shit. Francis, glad I got you live. Hey man, I'm glad that you could join us live. Dev, $411, One Moon River. To the Moon River and back. Hey, tell Big Kim to sing a Moon River song for us. He got to make a Moon River song. Guys, when is DOT crowd loan? So they didn't give no official date. Well, the official date or lack thereof was Q1 of 2021. Obviously we're like in Q4 of 2021. So it's going to really come down to when the Kusama parachains are officially solidified. And I'm just checking. Yeah, cool. Are officially finished, right? And that's, I think, is it done? I don't know if they're still going on. I think they are. So when that's done, and I think DOT might need a little bit more things to tweak, I would say, man, end of this year, Q1 of 2022. Yeah, so let's give it a few more months, 3 months or something like that. It should happen. So to answer your question in the short form, they're waiting for Kusama crowd loan to finish, and then they could start commencing Polkadot. Do apologize about the sun, guys. I didn't get any notifications, bro. That is so bizarre. I've been hearing that, man. I don't like that shit. What the fuck? How do you fix that? I gotta fix that somehow. I'll do a Google search. We got another super chat, but I'm so sorry. I can't really get to it without, going past everyone. But hopefully I get there shortly. The Silva Dala. What's up, bro? Notifications for the legend Mr. 100X popping off like normal. Okay, so I guess please let me know in the live chat right now. Well, if you're watching, well, not watching the replay, but in the live chat, if you got the notification when I went live, because I've been hearing that from a lot of people. They don't get the notification. Yeah, so let me know, and I would love to see if it's the majority or if it's the minority. If it's the minority, it might be something with your settings. Okay, what else do we got here? No. Did you check Solar Beam Sex on Moon River? Solar Beam Sex? Centralized exchange on Moon River or DEX? Yo, what up, Spanky? Get that live chat on, broski. Feeling the juice back to back jacks, eh? What we got here? What do you know about Avalanche or Cosmos Network? I mean, Avalanche, I hold a very small portion of that from time. So the way I used to do my holdings, and it varies from, like, I would say every year to year. Like, obviously Bitcoin, fuck man, this thing's so pissing me off. Things like Bitcoin and Ethereum, obviously, and the DOTs and the Kusamas, something I probably would never ever touch for a very long time. Very, very, like, I'm talking about like 20 years, bro, straight up. Now, when we're talking about these other up-and-coming blockchains, like, say, Solanas of the world, the Avalanches of the world, the Atom of the world, so on and so forth, those are the ones that I will still hold, only because, if they're in, like, say, the top 30 market cap, they tend to be a little bit safer. And if it's a blockchain too, I've always wanted to get into blockchains, right? In terms of, like, since 2017, right? With credits and WAN chain and Spanky, Zilliqa, right? So I've always known that blockchains would produce, right? Dollars, gains. So for me, it's a year by year or a bi-yearly thing, annual thing, meaning I got to see the development, the progress, where they're going. Are they actually going to make this blockchain? Solana definitely looks like they're going to do it. What's the other one there? Avalanche looks like they got potential. Atom 2 is, I'll put them above Avalanche though, and Phantom as well. They look like they're making progress. So again, it goes back to what I said. People always want to chase after the next thing. So, like, you guys are asking me, what's the next Moon River? What's the next Solana? When you start doing that, bro, you start making mistakes. So yeah, but to answer your question, Avalanche, I think it's you can roll the dice on that if you want. That's up to you. Something I've already done. What's up, Ronnie? Show some love, TCL. Smash up the like button. Nice to hear you again, Mr. 100X. Nice to see you here, man. W1 share. Thank you for joining. Yeah, okay, and that being said, guys, just because, listen, man, just because Glimmer and, Akala and all of these other tokens may not have the same metrics as Moon River does not mean they're not going to be valuable, people. Come on. Like, Now, let's put Moon River gains aside. Let's just talk about, you know, these projects here. Guys, we're talking about dot parachain now. Okay? Even if they were to launch at $4, $5, dude, those things are going to be extremely valuable in the future. Okay? To be the first 12 parachains, you know, to cement that, and dot goes live, bro. You kidding me? That shit's still going to be super profitable, in my opinion, you know, in due time. Now, obviously, we all, you know, everybody likes instant gains, and, you know, pretty much Moon River did that. Pretty much pre-sales do that. But to me, I'm putting this in my parachain portfolio, which is long-term too. You know, I'm not going to say it's blue chip like Bitcoin, ETH, and DOT, but it's right after blue chip. What's after blue chip? Whatever's after blue chip, you know, and then, you know, the categories goes down. So, you know, it's still something that you should revere in high regard. So, go for it nonetheless, man, because just like when people saw Moon River, right now they want to hang themselves from a tree. You might feel that same way when Akala goes live, you know, Plasm, which we've already got. And I might go after a couple others. We'll see, you know. But I'll just give it away right now like I did in my last live stream. Why fix it if it ain't broken? We're going after the same bunch. Akala, to me, I think those are going to be the most valuable right now. As of today, with the knowledge and understanding and research I've already accumulated from the past, which needs to be updated, without that, you know, incomplete information, because there was more that came about, and there will be more leading up to the date. As of now, without that information, I would still say we're going for Akala, we're going for Moonbeam, we're going to go for Plasm, we're going to go for, you know, anything after that, we'll have to, it's debatable, I think. But those are the top three in my opinion. Yeah, I think Nodal wants to do that. Konomi, I don't know about all that. But we'll have to see the amount of contributions coming in. Because remember, you don't have to gauge it on day one, right, from somebody who's crowd loaning. And what do I mean is, well, if they're going to become a parachain, they're going to need to get a lot of bonded dots. So you could actually watch as the dots come in to see, hey, this one's leading right now, this one's leading right now, this one. You know, wait like 3 days and then get a better, you know, gauge it better than that, right? Than if it was with no dots being bonded in. So you could see who has more than the other and pick and choose from there. So that's what I got for y'all in that regard. Okay, let me come down here. Somebody saying shadow banned again. Amazon the devil. Yo, Francis, what's up? Junster, I see you, bro. Oh man, okay, I gotta get to the super chats, guys. So sorry. I'll come back to everyone's messages. Dude, that's it. Somebody kick Harish out of the admin chat right now. Somebody get Citizen to kick him out. Somebody summon Citizen. So Citizen is one of our admins. You guys probably never even heard of him. He's one of our admins. He's almost like the executioner. We only summon him when we want to kick somebody out, okay? Of the admin chat, that is. So somebody summon the executioner, Citizen, and kick out Harish, because I told him never, ever send me a super chat, and he just did. $77.77 from the class act himself, Harish. Thank you for this heart-to-heart conversation. Hey, bro, you know how we do it, man. We can't pretend to be somebody that we're not. So I appreciate you, Harish. Thank you so much. I shall scroll back up here, but don't do that again, bro. Don't do that again. Dot to 100, Ronnie says. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so I don't know if I should talk about this now. There's something I was thinking about here that Roy gave me a good idea about. But I would probably, I would talk about that later. I think the time is right. Okay, your Francis, invest in yourself. Exactly, Saint Nick. You said it best. What up, Francis? GSL says, I see you, bro. I'm doing just fine. Thank you for joining. Got to love the crypto lifestyle, Robbie Digital says. Thank you so much. What else do we got here? Do you check? So I answered you already. Knowledge is infinite. The well of knowledge never dries up. Critical thinking skills is one of the most important things to have. Exactly. Critical thinking skills. That's correct. Straight up G status. Get them Doremeezies, broskies. Spanky says. Taxation is theft. What's up, SuperKitty? How you guys doing? Magic Beaver, we all need to learn those illegal tricks to reduce taxes. They are killing us. Yes, sir. Indeed, indeed. Taxes after World War never left. Yep. Any update on GameStar? Let me see. What could I share with you guys in regards to GameStar? GameStar right now, I think they're just wrapping up final investors, and again, it's not something that's been highly advertised for that side of things. They're forming partnerships. I don't have no dates if that's what you're getting to, but I would imagine, I don't know, November, something like that, late October, something like that. I don't want to put words into Josh's mouth here, but yeah, you know, guys, again, we got to have some patience here, man. We got to have some patience, all right? Have some patience to let them do their thing and leave it like that, right? So that's all I got for you in regards to GameStar as of now. Anything, you know, any new updates, I will share that with you, but as of now, that's all I got. What's up, El Bicho? Hey, Francis, what up? What up? Magic Beaver says, that's right, broski. Use that money to produce more passive income. Okay, you guys were talking about, when I was talking about the crypto lifestyle. Shy, yo, what up, dude? LTC fake news. Yeah, I don't know, bro. That Charlie guy's weird to me, man. He reminds me of that guy from, what do you call that funny show? They went to Thailand, the Chinese guy, and the 3 Americans. Not Wedding Crashers. Is it Wedding Crashers? I forget what it was. They went to Thailand. They went to Bangkok. Hi, Francis. Very wise speech here. Congrats for the daughter. Welcome to Daddy Club. It's my second, though. My second, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, but it's my second child. I got a daughter already. But yeah, thank you. Are you favoring a particular token as cash flow, staking, PS, Moonbeam, Fishy, Yield to go by? True, yeah. So, man, like, to find a legitimate form of cash flow in this space, it's not that it's hard, but there's a lot of whack ones out there. I wouldn't recommend yield farming, like for long-term cash flow. You could do that, I would say, for short-term, like maybe it's half a year, maybe less, I don't know. But long-term cash flow really comes down to just keep on producing, keep building your resume. Like, meaning, like for me, I'm speaking from my perspective, keep building your resume. Like, just always trying to tap into whatever it is. Like, let's go back to see what it was. It was, as I said, last year around this time, it was just the boom of DeFi. Right? Then after that, right, it's all pre-sale based as of now. Sure, you can mine Ethereum or something, you know, get involved with that, like staking Moon River, opportunities like that. And, you know, Moon River, I got to check that out to see how much rewards I'm really getting. But for me, the ultimate cash flow is being able to reinvest. For me personally, it's about reinvesting. And taking those profits, right, from whatever you made it in and put it into other assets. That's what it's about for me, to reinvest into other assets. So let's just say crypto into land, real estate, property, something like that. Gold is kind of steady. I don't know. Gold doesn't really, and it's a nice hedge, but people say Bitcoin's a way better hedge. So it's like I'm leaving, you know, the best performing asset to go to something else that doesn't do it as good. Makes no sense. But that being said, I still want a little bit of everything, and I think that's the best way to go about doing it. That's how I'm going to try to do it anyways. And you guys can come along for the ride and see what the results are, right? I think that's the direction of this channel where we're going to go moving forward. What? Who got a stack of USDT waiting for the bear? Waiting for the bear market. Look, I'll be honest, man. I would say this. Again, I said this before. I'll say it again. I feel as though right now, taproot for Bitcoin is going to happen. The craziest thing I ever saw. The craziest thing I ever saw was an article coming out from Definity stating that Bitcoin, they're going to be creating smart contracts for Bitcoin. Guys, that changes everything. That really changes everything. If Bitcoin could get smart contracts, right? If we got that, we got the taproot, so the privacy, more privacy. It's a software upgrade, right? We got this ETH 2.0. Fuck, we keep talking about ETH 2.0 for 20 years. But that, you know, Polkadot, hopefully at the end of the year or early next year. You know, this Amazon thing coming out, cryptocurrency, that was not fake news. That's them trying to say it was fake news. They've always been working on something like that. You know, we got Diem with Facebook trying to go through some regulations. They're forever fighting that, and they're making, you know, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. All of these things combined definitely should cause some sort of eruption, right? One would think. So I'm still led to believe that Bitcoin is going to make a new all-time high at the end of this year. I'm led to believe that. Look, I don't get into these types of things, but again, I just like to go with common sense, news, software development, and market sentiment. That's what I like to go by. So let's see what happens. Don't quote me on it, but if I had to put money down, I guess I'll have to go with what my common sense, my mind and guts telling me. You know, even if any one of those things were to happen, we should see a nice little surge. Never mind potentially all of them coming together at the same time. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. When crypto gets too mainstream, it's over. Mark Cuban became a billionaire by stealing his roommate's idea and company. That's how most of them do it, bro. That's how most of them do it, dude. But whatever. It's all good. I mean, all right. So where are we here? Let me go down. Sorry, guys. When did you become a crypto millionaire? Let me see. I have to think for this one. We're in 2021, 2020, 2019. Late 20, yeah. I would say no, about maybe just the other day, bro. Not too thing. What up? Yeah, about early 2020, I would say early 2020. So before the DeFi little craze happened officially. Throw the likes, peeps. The crypto profit is shilling bombs. Respect, boss man. Thank you for hanging out with us often these days. My pleasure, man. Don't mention it. The crypto, what do you call me? The crypto who? The crypto profit? Nah, bro. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, guys, I really want to start to talk about something else right now. And I might lose a lot of you on the way here. That's who are still here. And thank you for still being here. 51 minutes into it. We got about 10% left on my phone battery. And I'm just going to drive. You know, I'm going to drive. But I really want to share something with you guys. Okay? And I know this is going to come across really... Oh, shit. This is going to come across really fucked up. And just out of nowhere. You guys might think I'm kind of whack, but I don't give a shit. So basically... I've told you guys what I was into, right, originally. I'm always into, like, finding out the truth of our existence, how the world works, the universe, history, all these things. And I'm all about helping people. Because how many minds are there in the universe? Not the world, in the universe. Can anybody answer that for me? How many minds are there in the universe? How many consciousness is there in the universe? There's really one. There might be billions of people, but there's only one mind. We're all together, right? Like, blood is blood, it's red. We don't matter of the color of our skin. And where am I going to, guys? This is going to sound crazy. But, again, we spoke about this. Maybe I should turn into the cryptic lifestyle, another channel. Or maybe in nighttime, daytime, like now, it's a crypto lifestyle. And when the sun goes down and the moon's out, then it's a cryptic lifestyle. Because, man, what just came out a couple months ago from the government should send shockwaves across the earth to all world citizens, which is this. Do you know that how you guys saw that fucking video from the Navy SEALs camera? What the fuck? This woman just walking the road like if it's nothing. You know, from the Navy SEAL camera, it was locked, and this fucking UFO was going left, it was going right. It was clearly controlled under intelligence. And I believe it was the Pentagon or the military industrial complex came out and said, hey, look, we're going to review this and we're going to announce on this date what it is. The report came out. So every time somebody saw something that looked like a UFO or was controlled by intelligence and it was unknown and, you know, going like by hyper speed, right angle turns, 90-degree turns, nothing that exists today. They always said swamp gas. They always say that how it's a fucking weather balloon, or they just make up some bullshit. And I'm getting to a bigger point, guys. You need to listen, okay? They always they will always demonize people, call them a kook or a conspiracy theorist, and that's it, okay? Now they actually came out saying that how we don't know what this thing is, and it's not ours, it's not our adversaries, but it's something, but we don't know what it is. They just pretty much says this thing is real. They're not trying to fucking bury it in the ground. They're not trying to suppress this information anymore. So what the fuck is going on? So now we gotta ask the question, so all of those other motherfuckers who were saying that They saw a little fucking green man, or they saw these fucking weird crafts in the sky. They got fucking abducted, whatever the fuck it was. These cows are being mutilated with blood being taken away with surgical precision. They got something now, right? But hear me out. I'm getting to a bigger fucking point. Literally now, guys, they just admitted this thing is real. So now we got to think of, what the fuck? So all those people were telling us these stories, these accounts, they're onto something. This is what it comes down to. Free energy, right? Why did Elon Musk name fucking his automotive company after Tesla? Because he wanted to, put it in his name for a tribute. Tesla tapped into free energy. He tapped into all of this shit. Literally how these damn crafts work through anti-propulsion systems, it's free energy. Why are there fucking poor people in Africa? Why is there poor people in India? Because it's lack of resources. How does crypto help them? Well, we gotta they don't need to have, a bank account. They got the blockchain, that's their bank account in their pocket. They could now send and receive money, be financially included. Okay? The same is true for free energy. It's lack of resources, and what runs our house? It's fossil fuels, it's fucking electricity. All of these things, these technologies, that's what we've been on for over 100 years for a reason. Because BP Petroleum, British Petroleum, is a $33 trillion piggy bank that is owned by the Queen. Why would they replace oil for free energy? That's one of the things why they don't want to reveal these fucking crafts. So free energy is like what crypto did to the fucking people. It made us fucking financially inclusive. We didn't have to fucking, rely on banks and governments, right? That's more people in, more money taken out, more corruption in, more corruption taken out. With crypto, the same is true for free fucking energy. The only reason why everyone's poor is because they got a lack of resources, bro. And those resources cost money. This fucking thing, a cubic space in this fucking car could run the entire world for 24 fucking hours. Never mind the entire space, not the fabric of space in the universe, space around us, okay? With a little device that is the size of like 5 shoeboxes. That's the technology that runs those crafts. That's what they don't want you to know about. Just like crypto, it could transcend our fucking society, our culture, right? I might sound like a kook, bro, but hey, people called me a kook for fucking crypto back in the day for all of these things, and it always comes to fruition. Now, I am led to believe in a very near future, man, we might be on this free energy tip. Because now they got no choice. There's so much pressure now. I never thought in my lifetime will come to the day when they admitted that these fucking things are real. Hello? Right? Sorry, guys. I'm gonna just touch up on one last point.
How can I help you?
Yeah, could I get an extra large coffee black?
Extra large coffee black, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Sure. Right? So this is the next point. So people say, oh, well, how come we just start seeing these things today? No. These things weren't only now being seen today in 1944 when Roswell happened. This shit is all across ancient cultures, civilizations, right? Well, you got people call the Mayas, right? That tribe or whatever in Central America, right? Highly advanced in astronomy. They built pyramids. We had the Egyptians on the other side of the world there in Africa, right? They were separated by a big body of ocean, okay? Yet they are highly advanced in astronomy. They built pyramids. Then you go to fucking Europe. You got Stonehenge. You got all of these megalithic structures. You go to South America. You got the Aztecs. They're highly advanced in astronomy. They fucking build these pyramids. Why the fuck would they go those lengths of building this fucking pyramid that we today don't even have the technology to build with such precision that's aligned with certain constellation stars? Where did they get that information fucking from? They definitely couldn't share that info because they were all separated. And back then, according to mainstream history, they never had technology. They didn't have an airplane to fly there. If they tried to go by boat from Egypt to fucking Mexico, they'll die. They didn't have those types of ships there, right? So what possessed them to do this? You know what they all said? They all said there was a teacher, some dude that came from yeah, sure. Yeah, they all... Sorry, guys, one sec. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. right? They all said that how this fucking thing, and they call them different names, right? The teacher, but they described the fucking craft. It was a chariot of fire coming out from this chariot, right? And the chariot was what? It was a fucking, back then, it was a transportational device, a vehicle. It transported people. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, it's crazy, right? And what did the fucking Vatican do? They stole all of these books, the Mayans, right, from the Mayans, and they wiped out their, well, I don't know if they wiped out, but they killed a lot of them. They killed a lot of them, right? The conquistadors did the same thing in Peru, right? They wiped out the fucking genocide, pretty much, took all their fucking knowledge, all their books, and they hid it from everybody, and they made up all this fucking bullshit on how the world works, how the system is. It's all crap. It's all to control. So that's why I am so passionate about free energy, because it has the same implications 100-fold more than fucking crypto does for everybody to benefit from. And to see them come out openly to admit this shit's crazy, bro. Do you guys know, and this is coming from military operatives, this is coming from people who's been in government, bro. This is coming from the guy who literally controlled the nuclear fucking weapons, okay? He literally is controlling this warhead, and he said, this was in 1970 something. He was, I forget where he was. There was a US base in Australia, and he said there was a fucking weird disc-like craft 30 feet above him that was hovering over the fucking weapons. He called his boss almost shit his pants. He said, fire away. They went to fire away these warheads, and one could imagine how sophisticated and reliable these weapons are. It's trillions of dollars to make it. It didn't work. It didn't fucking work. So this thing disabled the fucking warhead. And you know what people say, why these intelligent beings from wherever the fuck they're from come here? They say it because it's the nuclear weapons. The nuclear weapons is what's going to wipe us all out, okay? And that's why they're here. But furthermore, every time a fucking atomic bomb takes place or a nuclear weapon is exploded, it has a ripple effect in the universe. It goes through something called the fucking cosmic web, okay? And that's how these friggin' these people are supposed to communicate, and that's how they travel through the cosmic web. Fuck! Yo, we're live, but the phone's gonna die. It just went out on me. All right, so that's one thing there. Another example, I mean, we could go on and on about this. Anyways, guys, I'll end this. Sorry to leave you hanging, but I have a extreme burning desire for free energy, just like I do for crypto, because it's really going to transcend our culture, make people affluent, you know, just living in abundance and all of these things, right? So that's what I stand for. So don't mind me if I come across like a kook, but this thing is real, guys. This shit's real, and I believe the truth disclosure will happen soon, and that's something I'm passionate about. You probably won't hear me talk about this again from a live in the studio, but from a nice casual live stream, bet you bum doll, you might hear a heck of a lot more. So you know what? Till the next one, you're on your own. Later.